Diamond League finals in Brussels. And he ran 19.26. It's one of the few times I've ever jumped out of my chair doing a broadcast, because, I mean, if you had asked me in a million years, was this guy capable of running 19.2? I wouldn't have said yes, because he's not a particularly good turn runner.
Yes.
But training with Bolt has benefited him mightily. And what happened in that race is he came off, he was having a good day clearly.
Yeah.
He came off of the turn with Walter Dix right behind him, and then he just let it out. And they call him the Beast for a reason. He is a monster when he gets to his top speed. So here we go. Dwyer, Spence, Forsyth, Ashmead, Anderson, Blake, Endure, and Weir, men's 200 meters.
Blake is in 6. Ashmead in 4, the defending champion.
A little bit of a twist, flinch behind Blake from Anderson, but here he is now.
Oh, Ashmead running well too. Blake coming off the turn in front. Ashmead on his inside, testing Blake. Blake fends off Ashmead, accelerates down the home stretch and wins by 2.5 meters. Ashmead pressing him all the way, but Blake with a 1986 flash time comes up with a predictable victory.
Well, I think I had him going faster, as I believe my prediction today was 19.7. He's nowhere near that. And quite frankly, that looked pretty average, Lance. It did not look comfortable at all. But you know, when you're really focusing on that 100, look at, obviously he is no slouch in the weight room. It can be difficult sometimes when you are coming out of that weight room to run 200 meters. But Blake is your winner, 19.91. That's the first sub 20 of the year, and it is a world leading time. But you can see that hurt. That hurt. That, when you think about how easily he ran that 19.2, he had to work for this 19.9. He's never been a good turn runner, but he does lead off the turn. That's as good a turn as I have seen Yohan Blake run in quite some time. Yeah. Comes off, and now he has turned it into 100 meters. He is very, very strong and has decent form. But look, he starts to tie up just a little bit here, as does Ashmead. And that is your first two, Blake and Ashmead, across the line. So Ashmead having a good run these last 2 years. He won last year from the outside lane, and then this year gave Blake just about all he could handle in this men's 200.
Yeah, big powerful runner, Ashmead, but Blake the better man on the night.
Ashmead has to relax just a little bit more. He's holding on to his face and his hands, particularly that left hand. I don't care who you are, if you have a tight arm or hand, it is going to affect your running. So Blake in 19.91, world leading time, and his face tells you how he feels about that performance. Yeah, it hurt, but I was able to hang on for the win. You talk about debating whether Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce should run both. What about this young man on your screen? I think he should run both as well.
Well, coming off his 19.26, obviously he should. You are right, and I think he will.
Well, if he should run, then Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce should certainly run.